was that transition? How did you make that transition? Did you just go cold turkey jumping into it?
No, actually, it's a great question. There was a lot of fear. You know, my career was, I kept getting promoted. I had a really good career. I worked for a really good company, had an awesome team. And for me, it was, there was a gratification of me owning my business and controlling my own destiny. We made a lot of decisions on who will continue employment and who didn't, and you know, from a financial aspect of the team, of the company, there were some tough decisions that needed to be made in different eras and financial crisis. So I wanted to have control of my own destiny, and the way to do that is by owning my own business, where I basically control, you know, how much money I make, how much hours I put into, you know, who I hire, what I do financially, all of those things. Yes. So there was a fear factor preparing. It took me a few years to prepare, and only because, you know, you're going from an income to paycheck to commission based only, having a family and expenses. So what I did was I prepared. I really got down to here's what I need to make, you know, on a time period. Here's what's going to take for me to get there, and I really brought it down to really the most detail as possible. How many calls, how many appointments, how many contracts, how many sales, and where in a timeline. I gave myself a date, which I call jumping off the bridge date. Like that was the date that I was going to jump off the bridge, and notify my superiors that, you know, I will be transitioning out, and whether or not my business was ready, I was jumping off that. So I had it circled everywhere. I had it in my board in my office. I had it in my bathroom. I had a timer on my phone. So like every day it would count down.
Nice.
And when that, you know, when the time came actually, and once I had clarity of the entire vision of what I was going to do, there was still like 100 days left, which I was ready, but I was still afraid of cutting the cord. So I struggled with myself. Do I cut the cord earlier? Do I cut the cord earlier? Or do I keep bringing the numbers down? Yeah. And finally, I just said, you know what? This is the time where I'm doing it right now. And I did it. I called up my boss, and she was shocked. And I said, you know, I'm calling you because, you know, I want to have this conversation with you. I'm ready to transition out, and I would like for us to come up with a plan to, you know, to transition the team and do what we have to do for me to transition out. I would like as soon as possible, but I have some flexibility on the dates. And you know, we came up with a plan, and we transitioned. And I've been here ever since, full time.